Hey, how's it going? So I'll get a few questions about our IV therapy services that we're branching off into now. We've been doing med spas for a while, doing IV therapy for several med spas. We've been getting really good response, particularly on Google. IV is one of the treatments where somebody needs something to feel better. They pick up that phone and call right away. So that's what we're really trying to focus on is our Google campaigns, which has been doing real well. All of our stuff is done through our Go High Level account. So you're obviously had this as a demo account. You're going to see like how many leads came in, do a different date range, the value, how many converted. If you're not familiar with High Level, we'll go into that later. If you work with us, we'll obviously give you a run through with this. But you'll actually be able to see like how many new leads you got. This is the new leads. These are very easy to slide over people into different categories. So if somebody booked an appointment, you can move them over to booked an appointment, service completed, so on and so on. You just keep moving them on down the line. So that's kind of, how we organize and keep things running in here. So I can easily look in here. You guys can look in here. We can see, we're getting calls, it's call reporting section. Everything starts with the landing page that we use. So basically straightforward landing page. We put your first time special here. This is our voice AI phone. This number forwards to your office. So that's the main thing. It forwards to your office. So your main line, but it also works as a backup. If somebody calls, you get called during your hours that you're closed. And also now too, this is even set up to do outgoing calls. So if we get a new lead that comes in, we can have it set to, if nobody responds within a certain time, to call them to book the appointment. You can actually, this is our demo page. But in here, like here's, we kind of created, there's your first time offer, what it includes, just about us. Basically what we do is we run in a menu format, which seems to work the best. Just listing the drip, ingredients, price. Can add a little paragraph if you wanted what it is. This is our demo page. So usually we kind of update it per client with their information. They send it to us and we just update this. So that's all in here. With some reviews, FAQ, and about us, your map where you're located. So that's basically where we run from. Now the landing page, this claim voucher dump. Anytime somebody claims this voucher, for the offer, that dumps into the CRM, which I just showed you. You'll get a text, you'll get an email, and your staff will of that information, so you can pass it on as well. But let me kind of give you a little bit. People ask a lot about the bot because they're concerned of how it says we don't do this, we don't do that. Once we set the account up, it's really super simple to control that. Now, the main reason this is like one of our clients that we do IV therapy for. So these are leads that came in, IV therapy. Then you can see a lot of lead call, missed call. So it's important that we have that bot active to make sure it takes calls, to do that. And if here's kind of a look at the bot, this basically, we have this in here. This is just basic prompt, how to answer the phone, what questions to ask. We have a base for IV therapy. We have a knowledge base that's in there, which is editable. Also, bot can send a booking link. So either maybe the person on the phone doesn't have time right now, they're not sure the date, the bot can send them a link to book. Or if you have a calendar that's outside of the system in here, we have calendars in here, it'll send them a link, to book as well. So here's like the calendar, here's the link that we send. Basic information you could do, handoffs in here. So basically, here's all the triggers in there. But the main thing is the FAQ. So this is in here for the bot. So most of these questions in here, like it says, will I the results away? What is IV drip therapy? You can obviously come in here and change these and reword them, but a lot of them are just generic answers, the same for any IV therapy clinic, basic information, but you can update them. But in here, you can obviously edit, like what type of drips do you offer? In here, we kind of update it to the ones you have as well. Like questions like here, like what days are you open? We are open, so then we customize that. There's certain little things you want to change. How much does IV therapy cost? Update this. This has right now we have a new promo for clients for $99. New clients get 50% off. So this is all this lot of these main. There's a few of them in here that we just want to make sure update exactly to you, but a lot of them are just generic stuff. So you don't have to go by that. And then here, just kind of give you a run. You get a dashboard as well in here for the bot, so you can see how many calls they got. You can listen to them. You can read the transcript. Hello, da 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 da. And then it's good. You can say yes. Then you always listen to them. You can see questions that they're answering. Maybe we want to adjust the FAQ, but this really helps a lot in here. So, like, even if you wanted to, you can even listen to it. So you can call on the landing page. We send a link to it, the number yourself, and demo it. But